Alright, Family Guy, Season 21, Episode 8, titled the 400th episode, also titled Get Stewie. So, with that being said, let's get to it. Alright, at the Griffin house, okay.
Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker. The guy who dyes my hair is on vacation and I can't get a hold of him. Our top story tonight, excitement in the music world as former Jolly Farm star Mary Elizabeth Becca Ryan is releasing her debut single, the surprisingly filthy Face Chair.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
wow.
I can't believe Meeber is finally releasing her first song.
Meeber?
Yes, Mary Elizabeth Becca Ryan. Her real fans call her Meeber. She is a superstar.
I told you she'd grow up to be hot.
You couldn't say that then, and you can't say it now.
Did and did.
I don't know where I stand with that one.
Hey, Dad, will you have a catch with me? I heard girls like baseball players, so I want to learn how to throw batteries at baseball players.
Ah, I'd love to, Chris. There's no better bonding experience than a father and a son having a catch. I'm out. Better call in Boston Dynamics Dad instead.
Come on, sport. I will throw and catch with you and not study your emotions for future enslavement.
I don't think it's healthy for you to attach so much of your personality to a celebrity. You should be thinking for yourself.
This from a guy who blindly runs into a room whenever he hears a can opener. You don't get it. She sees the world in a way you won't ever see, Brian.
With blues and greens?
Well, yeah, I guess that too.
Damn,
She has a concert
okay.
in Cohort tomorrow. You should come with me, and I can show you what makes her so special.
That sounds like my hell. There is nothing you can do to get me to go to that concert.
Oh, wow. Okay, came full circle.
Peter needs to lose weight, and we were hoping you could help us.
Sure, there are a few options we could try. You can increase your exercise. Pass. Switch to a vegan diet. I'd rather die. Or quit drinking.
Wait, is there something simple we could start with first?
Yeah, what did Honey Boo Boo's mom do? We have a similar work ethic. She had lap band surgery. If you're interested in that option, the hospital is running a promotion where it comes with a free Nintendo Switch. Lap band surgery is very popular in the Switch community. Do I have to walk to the surgery room? We'll put you on a blanket and slide you in right now. I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is worse.
I feel amazing, like a bride on his wedding day. At last! Time to immortalize this moment with a photo because pictures at concerts always turn out great. Oink, oink, my favorite pig.
Thank you, my little marionettes. Now please enjoy this pre-recorded bridge while I check my phone like all Gen Z performers. What?
Oh, Meeber responded.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
What?
She thought my post was making fun of her. She put me on blast. I need to send an apology. And people reported me. My account is blocked and locked. What the hell is happening?
Can I just address something for a second, my marionettes? Bullying is unacceptable, and Stewie Griffin is a bully.
Feels like a sequel to the Brian two-parter episode back in, I don't know which season, but it was a two-part. I think it was like the premiere sometime early on in the season, to where he said something about Baywatch and I think Ride Along, and it started controversy, and he had to move out of the house. Like, this kind of feels, aside from the whole moving out of the house thing, the whole blast on social media thing just kind of definitely feels like a sequel to that.
How you hanging in, Stewie?
Not good. The marionettes are still attacking me. All my accounts are being flooded. They doxed my favorite froyo place. And someone even made a deepfake of me at the Capitol riots. I was there, but I never went inside the building, man.
Well, this is all a product of the stan culture. See, fans form these strong bonds with celebrities, so when you insult them, you inadvertently start a war with thousands of people.
She called me Mr. Bombastic, tell me fantastic. Touch me on my back, she says I'm Mr. Roll.
How are people liking it?
Oh, it's made it much worse.
Hey, where's Dad? He said he was going to help me with my science fair project.
Up here, kids. Thoughts?
We're We're gonna call you Mr. Skin.
Mom.
Oh, really? Well, we'll call you something else.
You know what? You guys can't hurt me. I like my new look.
So are you going to help me with my science fair project?
I would love to, Chris, but like all people who undergo drastic weight loss, I have time to make up for. And that means abandoning the people who stuck with me through the fat years. You'll understand when you're older.
Hey, what's everyone thinking for playtime?
Hi, I'll speak for the group. We heard about what you did, Stewie. No one wants to play with you.
Preschool is supposed to be more about socialization than education. This could have lasting long-term damage. Anybody? They say kids who aren't properly socialized by the age of 5 can never catch up. Doctors agree. Anybody? It doesn't necessarily affect financial outcomes. It more affects stable emotional relationships. There's a lot of literature about it. Anybody? A long-term study out of the University of Indiana backs this up. I know that doesn't sound impressive, but all the Ivy League schools couldn't find fault in it. Anybody?
Oh, wow, okay. I mean, that sounds impressive if all the Ivy League schools couldn't find faults in it.
Rupert, no!
Oh, okay.
They killed him! He blew up!
I'm kind of interested to see how this episode plays off. Like, now that his tricycle's blown up after he was trying to leave, like, I don't know, like, who knows? It could be a one-off for something, or it could build up to something else. Who knows? We'll see.
Hey, Stewie, you doing okay?
I'm just going through all of Rupert's stuff. My point is, if celebrities don't like something, they can just not like it. They don't have to use their emotions as a weapon to destroy people.
There you are. Where have you been all day, Peter? You were supposed to be helping Chris with his science fair project. Peter, get out of that cocoon!
It's a chrysalis.
Peter, the whole
What?
reason you got this surgery in the first place was so you could spend time with your son. And all you've done is ignore him.
Left alone with only his thoughts and the smells of his own holes, the griffin achieves a rare moment of accountability.
Peter's motivation is like his motivation just to get fat again, just to undo the skinniness, so he doesn't ignore his son. Like, so instead of ignoring his son for like all the beneficial stuff of being skinny he does, despite him just being a walking skin carpet, that he'd rather be fat. And I don't know. I feel like that's what it's going to lead off to.
I gotta get to the Walk of Fame. Walk? Yeah, wanna go for a walk, boy? I do. Who wants to go for a walk? Me! I'll get the leash. Leash? What am I doing?
Yeah, that was weird.
Our next student is Chris Griffin, presenting Benjamin Franklin's discovery of electricity.
The year 1752. The man Benjamin Franklin. He owned 2 slaves, a detail that is both important and not important. A simple gust of wind stands between him and an electric discovery.
Oh.
That was my glass eye, but it's still a tremendous inconvenience. It's best to leave these things in.
I'm so sorry.
No, I knew the dangers of this unpaid position.
What?
Well, there's no way to compete without a kite, so the least surprising F of the day goes to...
I'll be his kite.
Alright. Okay.
Dad?
I'm sorry I ditched you this week, Chris. I got so caught up in my new body that I forgot who I did this for. But I'm here now, and I want to make it up to you. Chris Griffin, make me your kite.
Can we move on? This is weird.
Oh, I like weird. Continue.
It's working!
This is why I like weird.
So, as Benjamin Franklin's slaves did all the hard work around his house, he flew a kite with his illegitimate son who grew up to fight for the British against his dad. And he invented the rocking chair. Where's his musical?
Never seen Quahog from this high before. A lot of cars parked in backyards. What a dump.
Oh, wow.
Rodrigo!
Well done, Chris. Kind of a hit job on one of our beloved founding fathers, but he's had it good for a while. You win the science fair!
Did you hear that, Dad? I won!
Loud hiss, hot brain.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Up and down, shaky eyes.
Ouch.
Stewie, don't! Killing her is not gonna fix this. Brian, I'm not gonna kill her. I just want to talk to her. An actual conversation would have saved this whole mess in the first place.
Who are you guys and why are you backstage?
Don't you remember me? I'm the guy who insulted you online. I'm the oink oink guy.
Wasn't that like 12,000 TikToks ago?
You tell time in TikToks?
Yeah, it's the sound a clock makes.
And shame on all of you for blindly following everything she says. When did celebrity effectively become the new religion? Temperamental pop stars shouldn't be deciding what we think and who we like or hate. Instead of listening to celebrities, maybe we should take on that same enthusiasm and listen to scientists. Maybe then the world could finally be a better place. I have someone I want you to meet. Rupert! I stitched him back together. He's pretty much himself, except for one small thing. He lost his short-term memory and has no recollection of the difficulties of the summer. Thanks, Brian. And if I'm honest, I was to blame for said difficulties. Oh, buddy, I never cared. Now let's get you out of here before someone recognizes you.
What?
Next time, let's just bring a hat and glasses.
I really like the turnout that ending kind of had. Like, I like how he just wanted to have a conversation, which was pretty mature and civil. I feel like the slam was honestly a slam towards like all celebrities, because like Ted Nugent kind of did his thing a few years ago. Not just singers either. Like, I feel like it's just any celebrity. I feel like it just happened to be a Gen Z pop star that Stewie just, grew up watching. But I feel like all in all, like that whole end speech was more of a slam to all celebrities that kind of just use social media as a literal platform for how society should think. It just happened to have that one example just be the forefront. But yeah. That being said, I kind of like that. I still don't know why it was called Get Stu. I guess because like get him, like attack him on social media. I guess that'd be the only reason why the title was like that. I kind of thought I was gonna go for like a Get Smart sort of lean to it, like I don't know, like a spy-ish episode or something like that. I don't know. That was kind of my thought going into the episode. I didn't necessarily mind the Peter subplot. I liked how he was the main kind of the main character of his own subplot instead of being like a secondary just for last character, like he kind of is in this season when he's not the main character. But I think he's kind of like that in all the episodes, honestly. I like how in the end, like Peter kind of just revolved into this person that actually did want to help his son with his skinniness and his extra skin, to where I don't know. I think it was kind of interesting and surprising that the lightning strike was what made him, like, I guess his skin swell up and make him fat again. So I thought that was how they undid it, instead of him just becoming fat just by himself, being selfish or something like that. So that was interesting. And it was a nice little take on him, on his unselfish side, which was kind of his character early on in the series. He was like very selfish. He was just stupid. And then he just kind of evolved into a prick. But I like how they kind of brought the selfishness back, because I completely expected the prick aspect, like I said earlier. But no, all in all, I liked both plots in this episode. I thought the message in the first plot was really good, and the second message surprised me. So all in all, really good 400th episode. Although I think technically the 400th episode is going to be the 11th episode this season, which I don't think is supposed to premiere until like January or sometime in 2023. But other than that, no, I think I like this 400th episode. I kind of like how it was another Rupert Stewie story, because I feel like the 300th or the 350th episode was like that, called Dog Bites Bear. And that was all about Rupert and Stewie. Just see how it ends, though.
I'm glad we worked everything out, Dad. What do you say we try to have that catch again?
I would love to, Chris. Better call in Boston Dynamics Dad again.
He's upstairs with Mom. He's upstairs with her a lot.
I guess that's the future.
Can you stop laughing? A robot is railing my mom.
Alright. I didn't expect that to be the ending that this episode was going to go for, but okay. Yeah, like I said before, all in all, a good episode. I don't think the next episode is until sometime in December, so I guess that's when the next reaction video is going to be, so I guess I'll see you then.